What is good, my ninjas? It is your boy Yinko coming at you with another Phantasy Star Online New Genesis video, and today we are going to be talking about the state of New Genesis a month after its release. Now, I don't want to get too far deep into it. This is just basically my own opinion, and it is subject to change at any point. And if you do have any I want to say rebuttals, or if you have a difference in opinion, please put it down in the comment section below and let's talk about it. So let's get into this. So essentially, after New Genesis, actually once New Genesis was first shown with the trailer, everybody, including myself, was super excited. It's Phantasy Star Online 2, basically just enhanced. Better movement, open world, dynamic environment, new enemies, a brand new story basically. And it was just bringing a whole bunch of new changes as far as with just everything coming down to just the photon arts being done, the skill trees basically being revamped. It was just basically a whole new game. Actually, I guess in a way a sequel, because if I'm not mistaken, it's about 1,000 years in the future. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But of course, with the beta, I never got to play the beta, so I came in with brand new eyes. And of course, I love this game. I absolutely love this game. I mean, there's a few things about the game that could have been changed as far as just with the server issues and just with content-wise, but the game itself was really good. It was really fluid. The graphics were amazing. And I'm pretty sure it looks even better on Xbox Series X. But that's where we're gonna come at it, is the content. Now granted, this is a brand new game. It's only been out for a month, so there shouldn't be, what's the best way to put it? There shouldn't be too much content to where there's nothing else to put out, but I feel that's kind of where they shortchanged us, just because, my bad, my TV is loud. But that's where they kind of shortchanged us, was the content, just because of the simple fact that there isn't much to do at all. You kind of blow through the story. Of course, they have you do the story just to be able to, get your feet wet, get your gear up, as well as getting your money up, etc. But that's kind of where it stops at. It hits you with a to be continued, and that's it. Hitting 1084 unlocks the Rezo Forest, which unlocks a little bit more of the story, but there's not too much else behind it. And that's where I think PSO2 New Genesis kind of fell short at, is with the content, because within a month's time, not only me and my friends, but tons of other people, unless you just want to grind for the best gear, which you can do, which is not, I'm not saying it's not a thing to do, because of course we don't all have the very best gear that you can get in the game currently, but I feel that's kind of just where they kind of probably going to lose a lot of the player base, just because a lot of people blew through this content in a month's time after the game released. And of course you have the Gigas enemy, but they're just reskinned enemies that we're already fighting, just at a higher power level. And I feel like in that aspect, they kind of pulled a Destiny 2 move with just reskinned enemies that are just enhanced, and I feel that's where they're doing us the injustice at, is just because of the simple fact that these aren't brand new enemies. These aren't brand new enemies, and on top of that, they're not explaining where this newfound power is coming from. Like, there's no extra story that comes behind it. There's huge potential with New Genesis as far as just with the open world concept, excuse me. They can definitely put hidden side quests or hidden puzzles or extra areas within the areas that we have, and they kind of didn't do that. They kind of was like, hey, here's these regions, this is all you got, here's the enemies, here's photon bursts, here's a second ranking of the area, have fun. And I think in that aspect, they kind of dropped the ball with really being able to be dynamic and really bring out the full potential of the open world. I mean, like, yeah, they have this event currently going on right now, but at the same time, there's way too much that they could have done with the open world concept to just have us doing an event grinding out enemies. Now, don't get me wrong, in PSO2, that's kind of all we had to do because there was no open world. But there was, at least on the console side, well, both on the console and PC side, there was just a shit ton of content. A shit ton of content. They rolled out 9 years of content in a year's time on console. Which, of course, for some people, it was extremely menacing just because of the simple fact that it was a lot. It was a lot to learn. It was just a lot that they dropped, especially if they're new. But as far as with this game, this is a brand new game. This is a brand new game, and a lot of people could possibly want to jump ship from New Genesis back to PSO2 just because they have their characters at the max level. They probably don't have all the best gear, which they could go and grind for. But there's just a lot of potential that they could have done with this, and I feel they just shortchanged us. Now, that's not to say that in the future that they could bring out more stuff, but I feel that they should have brought out more stuff. I get it's a free game, and they can't drop too much on us. They have to use the whole trickle mentality, which I really think is stupid. If you're gonna drop a game, drop the game with its full contents. Don't drop the game in parts, unless you just don't have the parts. But unfortunately, they are doing this trickle mentality that a lot of these other studios and publishers are wanting to do just to be able to get more money out of us, and I don't think it's fair to us as gamers. But that's just my own opinion. Like I said earlier, put it down in the comment section below if you agree, if you don't agree, hell, if you're neutral about it, if you think I'm full of shit, just put it down in the comment section below. Like the video. If you haven't liked the video already, this is a good video. I feel I did a really good job. Like that, just click it. And also subscribe for more useless information from your boy Inko. And as always, my ninjas, peace out.